Mark Zuckerberg just pulled off one of the most shocking comebacks in tech history.
Not too long ago, Mark Zuckerberg was seen as the ultimate memeable CEO.
The guy everyone loved to hate has somehow become the coolest CEO in Silicon Valley.
He may be dressing nicely, but he's still a cold-blooded killer.
He hit the gym, ditched the hoodies, and even challenged Elon Musk to a cage fight.
I'll fight you any place, anywhere, under any rules.
But trust me, this goes way deeper than you think. I've browsed the internet and analyzed every interview, and I'll reveal the 4 shocking steps behind Zuck's insane transformation and why this might all be part of a much darker plan.
It's the fastest turnaround in corporate history with Zuckerberg.
Get some popcorn and sit tight, because this video will blow your mind. In 2018, it was like a domino effect of scandals. Privacy breaches of 87 million users, fake news, hate speech, and even accusations of fueling horrifying violence in places like Myanmar and Sri Lanka. And Zuck didn't help himself either. During his hearings, he had these cold stares, awkward pauses, and answers that felt more corporate than human.
Senator, we run ads.
It was like watching a sci-fi villain on trial. People were literally making memes about him being a lizard person. It was brutal. But it wasn't just bad press. Facebook's stock tanked and users started jumping ship to competitors like Snapchat and Twitter. But something crazy happened. He had a plan. A crazy, ambitious plan to not only save his reputation, but to completely reinvent himself and his company. And what Zuck went on to do next changed everything. Zuck used a popular 4-step framework called RACE to completely transform his narrative. His first move was renaming Facebook to Meta. He went all in on the metaverse, launching massive AI-driven projects like Llama and smart glasses to grab visibility. But the gamble came with challenges. The metaverse pitch didn't land smoothly. Critics tore apart the clunky VR avatars, stock prices plummeted, and billions were poured into a vision many called a tech pipe dream.
He's getting dragged on the internet for how ugly the graphics of this game are. Fortune calling it an international laughingstock, Slate labeling the look so stupid, and Forbes asking, does Mark Zuckerberg not understand how bad his metaverse is?
But being visible wasn't enough. Zuckerberg knew he had to engage with people on a personal level, and that brings us to the next step. He hit the gym, got shredded, rocked gold chains, and even challenged Elon Musk to a cage fight. And it wasn't just about the looks. He opened up about his family, his struggles, and his love for jiu-jitsu. It was authentic and it worked. Here's why. You see, our brains are wired to trust people we can relate to. Zuckerberg tapped into the psychology by showing us his human side. He was aligning his personal brand with Meta's new vision. A company focused on the future, not the past.
You don't see companies at this scale with that agility.
Guy reorganized an entire company in 3 months. It's unbelievable what Zuckerberg did.
And as more people saw this new version of Zuckerberg, opinions began to shift. Investors started to believe in Meta's vision, and customers started seeing the value in its products. It was all about creating a narrative people could buy into, and people were actually starting to like the guy. But here's the real genius. Zuckerberg kept the momentum going by sharing his story on podcasts, his growth, and his genuine love for innovation. All of a sudden, he became this lover boy expressing love to his wife and looking more dapper than ever. Meta was making waves with its AI development and those cool new smart glasses. Zuckerberg wasn't just back in the spotlight, he owned it. But even with all this progress, there are still some serious concerns. Privacy issues haven't vanished, Instagram is still a breeding ground for comparison and anxiety, and Facebook's algorithm continues to prioritize engagement over truth.
This was a huge breach of trust. People come to Facebook every day and they depend upon us to protect their data. And I am so sorry that we let so many people down.
But maybe it's not that simple. Maybe it's about understanding the power of perception in a world where image is everything. But what do you think? Is Zuckerberg's transformation genuine, or is it all smoke and mirrors? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, check out this one on screen.